Hi there, I'm Nick, the Partner Success Manager here at Figured. This is the start of a new regular series we're going to be calling Nick's Notes, where I'll be sharing tips and tricks, new product releases, and stories about how I've been seeing people using Figured out in the market. To kick off our first episode, here's a quick wrap up of the things that we've been working on here at Figured. Right off the bat, one of the first things we've been working on has been auto-calculating interest on overdraft. Now, this is really interesting because with the way that we have a Xero Sync, we're constantly updating our bank balance. So that means that we're constantly having to reforecast and change what that calculated interest value should be. Now, you can set your interest on overdraft by going to the planning grid inside of Figured and then going to Tools, Overdraft Settings, and then when you enable it, you can set both the rate as well as the limit. Moving forwards, one of the other things we've been working on has been adding notes to the Scenarios tool. So for those who haven't had a chance to use it yet, Scenarios are a great way to build out a quick 5-year plan by using your Xero actuals as the first year and then spreading that across. So when we go into the report section of a scenario, you'll now be able to go down into Edit Note here and add your own custom text. There's no limit to how long this can be, and you can have it print on your reports as well. This is a great way to enter in your assumptions, especially when you're sharing the output from this with other members of the farming team, like bankers or consultants. Moving forward from that, when you go to the Xero Sync page inside of Figured, you'll now see that we show the name of the Xero file you're connected to. This is really handy because you may be working across different Figured files, and when you click through to here, it's going to take you straight through to the Xero file as well, without needing to log into Xero separately and then select it from the drop-down. Finally, for those who want to have custom reports, we've been working on our API as well. You can find that API by going through to your name at the bottom left-hand corner and then clicking on Developers. That'll take you through to our API docs, which will show you how you can start pulling through your own data and building your own reports for things like Power BI. Last but not least, we've also been making some improvements to the way that Figured performs, so you'll find now that arable trackers are running faster, and so are reports across larger farms too. Did you know that there's a few ways to get help inside of Figured? Check out the green chat bubble in the bottom right hand corner of every page. This is where you'll find our help docs as well as get direct support on the product. One of the things you might like to see are cheat sheets, and we have them here when you search for them into our help docs. Those give you quick guides on how to set up different types of Figured files, as well as trackers and different license types. That's all for Nick's Notes for this week. Tune in a couple of weeks and we'll be sending through more stories about how people are using Figured.